And welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Tim Lampley. Joining me in the studio are Jasmin Aber and Christine Abbott from Creative Exchange Lab. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Thank you.
Let's start with you, Jasmin. Tell me, what is Creative Exchange Lab? Creative
Exchange Lab is really about connecting the dots. And this beautiful city of St. Louis has a tremendous architectural backdrop. There is a lot of great, endless work that needs to be done, and we feel that for the last few years, due to the downturn of the economy, a lot of the design potential hasn't been utilized. By that, I'm referring to the creative force, workforce, and we're really trying to keep talent here in town, high-skilled professionals, by really connecting them, to public interest projects. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. On one hand, you gain experience, add to your portfolio, but you, on the other hand, you help the community, enrich, add to the quality of life and environment. And last but not least, through the incubator part of our, I guess, service or mission, we really encourage cross-pollination. We have really a lot of interdisciplinary people working under one roof. So by that, it could be an architectural graduate, it could be landscape architect, a civil engineer, a new media person, somebody from the business school, somebody an artist, and that we really believe has potential to promote innovation that in turn helps the economic development.
So let me be clear on this. This is about architecture and design, or are they both the same?
Design is the overarching term, and one of its disciplines is design, but also fashion design. You know,
and you felt that there was a lacking, I guess you called it incubator here in the area, and that kind of is where this all came out of.
Yes, we feel there are a lot of, there's a lack of opportunity for starting up designers.
And I see that, what are we looking at here?
So this is an image promoting our design film series. We have 5 different themes that cover different facets of design. So this week we're showing the Academy Award-winning film The Cove, which is focused on ecology. We're also showing films on fashion, Bill Cunningham, New York, design in general, the Eames documentary that came out last year, and urbanism with the Gary Hustwit film Urbanized.
E equals building, energy.
We are very fortunate that we have one of our board of directors is Mr. Rick Bell from the executive director of AIA New York and the Center for Architecture, which is us too. We're basically, this exhibition you see is Energy Equal Buildings. It came down in New York, and we were lucky by being a partner with them and having Rick on the board to actually be able to bring it to St. Louis. It's about the built environment and all sorts of important aspects of sustainability made really simple in form of case studies for anybody from any age group to connect with and really get benefit out of the exhibition. Please do come and see it.
And you mentioned that this is a way to connect the general public.
Yeah, so I explained the first part of the mission, which was mostly about an incubator, starting up the design sector. But the second part is connecting to the general public through our film series, through our educational programs, through hands-on. Great River Greenways has been a great supporter of our mission, and we actually got a project to do in St. Vincent Porter Park, getting youth involved with making benches. So we connected a design architect graduate from Washington University to design with the youth benches that are going to be in Porter Park and with a stipend.
Hold that thought right now. We're going to talk a little bit more about the lecture series coming up.
Sure.
But let's take a break real quick. When we come back, we'll have more with Jasmin and Christine. But remember, you can always keep it live here with STL TV and all the great events going on around St. Louis. Friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can always watch us streaming live on stltv.net. Keep it locked right here, and we'll be right back after these. Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Tim Lampley. Still with me in the studio are Jasmin Aber and Christine Abbott from the Creative Exchange Lab. Let's talk about the youth component of the Creative Exchange Lab.
I think we have a great website that is a work in progress, but we have a video actually of the project that the bench project I mentioned. So if you just go and download, the youth really get a stipend, and they have instructors. They get to connect with their neighborhood and take ownership by actually being part of the change.
Oh, fantastic. And we'll be able to later on give them some information on how to contact you. Now, Christine is a good example of how we've grown other people here in the area into this organization.
Yeah, we're very, I feel very lucky to have Christine come and be with us over the summer, and why don't I let her speak about her own involvement. She's really been quite a force of nature, getting a lot of things going. And
how do you feel when you hear that?
I feel,
because I understand you're Harvard.
I'm studying landscape architecture at the Graduate School of Design.
And how did you come to be involved in this?
I met up with Jasmin through mutual friends in the architecture and art community, and we really clicked on how we thought about St. Louis and its potential, especially in sort of blending architecture and landscape architecture projects. So I decided to come and work with her for the summer. I think St. Louis is a really sort of inspiring place, but lots of potential projects.
We do too. And let's get right to the lecture series and again about the film series, because Christine was telling me we got to talk about this. So let's go ahead and mention that. The lecture series is coming up as well.
It is. We have our first lecture. Dr. Shri Condor is coming this evening at 7. The lecture series and the film series is at our downtown space around the corner of 7th and Locust, so it's right in the heart of downtown. And we're really trying to start a dialogue about design and sustainability. The lecture series is focusing on sustainability, but looking at general conceptions of green in the public eye, and then sort of comparing and contrasting that to serious technology. We have a couple professionals developing wind turbines and kind of really getting their feet wet in really progressive, sustainable techniques.
Is this something new? I guess in the recent decades, when we talk about design, we talk about architecture, and we talk about green, I don't recall that being a big thing. Not that I was around them, but I don't recall reading anything that when I talked about architecture and they talked so much about the environment.
Well, I think it's been present in the conversation at least for the last 10 or 15 years. I have my undergraduate degree from the University of Virginia, and it was very much part of the conversation then, but I think of late it's become more present in the public eye, so everyone's talking about green, and so all of architecture is really reaching out in that direction.
And to teach us more about green, the film series starts on Thursday, is that correct?
Yes, the film series this week, it's focused on ecology.
And there's the design of it, is that the invite?
That's the invite. It's 5 different screenings. 4 of them are on Thursday evening at 8 in our downtown space, and we have 1 Sunday screening.
Now, tell us how we can get tickets for this, or how we can get involved or get more information about Creative Exchange
STL
Lab?
we basically it's free for members. So there is about an hour before socializing, and but for non-members we charge $10 for the films.
Lectures are free?
Lectures are free, absolutely. It's part of our educational reach out.
Website?
Yeah.
Is there a...
Everything is on our website, pretty well documented. If you're a member, you'll be receiving postcards like this.
Okay.
All designed in-house by our incubating people.
And the website is www.creativeexchangelab.com.
Great, fantastic, ladies. Thank you so much. We need to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk with Corey Johnson, who's from the Corey Johnson Foundation. Keep it right here, STL TV, and for all the great events going on in and around St. Louis, tune in to us here or follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can always watch us streaming live on stltv.net. We'll be right back with more after this.